What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome to this new video. Today I'm bringing you 10 games for your Android phones that don't require installation and basically don't use up storage on your device. But how is this possible? Well, thanks to a cloud gaming platform called Jogos. All you have to do is open your browser, whether it's Chrome, Firefox, or whichever you prefer. Go to the site and you'll find hundreds of games to try out. You can search by categories, recommended, new games, or explore the main page. Once you pick the one you want to play, you open it and start playing. No installation, no downloads. You play straight from the browser. It's like cloud gaming but with Android games and completely free. You can create an account to save your progress, and some games can even be played with friends. The best part is that you can play on any device. The game adapts. For example, you can play on your tablet or your PC. So yeah, I found 10 fun games on that platform that I'm going to show you. I hope you enjoy the video. Enjoy the games and let's get to it. We start at number 10 with a game called Arcade Dunk. Many of you have probably been to a mall at some point, and most malls have a gaming zone. Among those games, there are usually arcade machines, like the classic basketball shooter. Well, this game is basically that basketball machine. All you have to do is set your best score. You start throwing balls into the hoop, rack up points, time runs out, your score turns into money, and you can use that money to buy new ball skins. That's it. A simple, very entertaining arcade. For spot number 9, we have a robotic fighting video game. We only get one game mode, pitting robots against each other and progressing through several of them until reaching the final boss robot. Once you finish the whole tournament, you can start over, but you'll obviously earn money along the way, and with that money you can upgrade your robot or buy new ones. There isn't much content, but the gameplay is solid. You can throw punches, kicks, special moves, dodges, and combo-style powers. A good casual robot video game. In spot number 8, we have a classic vehicle driving game. It's a simple one with a look somewhat similar to Asphalt. During the race, you can collect nitro bottles to refill your boost, and drifting, hitting rivals, or knocking them off the track also recharges it. There's a campaign with multiple levels, each one being a different track or sometimes the same track but in a longer circuit. With the money you earn, you can buy new vehicles or upgrade the performance of the one you already have. It doesn't have a lot of content and it's pretty simple, but it's entertaining. This video game in spot number 7 is a puzzle game where you use a little truck to deliver a box to its destination. The thing is, you have a brush that lets you draw lines and build structures in the level. With it, you can make ramps, tools, paths, trap objects you don't want moving, and plenty more. Besides delivering the box, you also have to collect the coins in the stage. Personally, these kinds of games entertain me a lot because they're so creative, but aside from that, I don't know if I'm going crazy or what because I reached level 2 and couldn't beat it. Look, the one you're seeing in the background is the level in question. I don't know what you would have done to clear this stage, but I swear I spent like 10 minutes trying and had no idea how to finish it. In the end, my solution was pretty lame. I made a sort of hook that I moved with the truck, and that way I dragged the box and pushed it bit by bit. I don't think it was the intended solution, but I honestly couldn't find another way. Tell me in the comments what you would have done, or better yet, go try the game yourself. It's level 2, and see if you come up with something better. Recommended game. For spot number 6, we have another arcade-style basketball game, but this one is way more fun than the one in spot 10 I showed you. In this one, we have two game modes, a level mode and an endless mode. In endless mode, the stage is generated randomly, and in level mode, the levels are already defined. They have a beginning and an end. The game is about being a basketball that bounces every time you tap, but the tricky part is that you don't know which direction you'll bounce in. It's controlled, kind of like Flappy Bird. You have to go through the blue hoops. When you pass through them, you break the red barriers, and basically you just need to make sure you don't touch anything red or you'll die. Personally, I like this one a lot. Plus, you can use the money you earn to unlock new skins for your ball. And that's basically it. Play it and let me know what you think. For the number 5 spot, we have another vehicle driving game, but this time it's a traffic dodging one. It's one of those highway games where you speed down the road and your only goal is to avoid other vehicles. If you crash, you lose. The game offers 4 different modes: a level-based campaign where you must complete each stage from start to finish while earning money, an endless mode where you try to set your best score, a time challenge mode, and a chase mode where the police are always after you. With the money you earn, you can buy new vehicles and customize the one you already have. There's plenty of tuning. You can change the color, skins, rims, and even the license plate name. Of course, you can also buy more powerful cars. Something I really liked is that you can switch between 3 different cameras, and the first-person one is excellent. If you enjoy traffic dodging or adrenaline-filled games, this one is recommended. For spot number 4, we have a dungeon-style RPG, in which we play as a sort of knight and must eliminate many skeletons roaming around the map. As you explore this place, you'll find chests with money, enemies, and certain points on the map where you'll get trapped until you defeat all the monsters. You'll have to keep moving forward, finding the doors that lead you to other levels. With all the money you earn, you'll come across a merchant who sells upgrades for your character, mainly new techniques. In fact, there's an area on the map that works like an infinite room, perfect for farming experience and money. A very entertaining dungeon RPG, and it also has great graphics. Recommended. In third place, we have a cops and robbers shooter. It's a top-down game with a single mode, rob the bank. If you're a robber, you need to infiltrate the bank, reach the vault, and start breaking the door. Cops will show up to stop you, you take them out, and keep destroying the door. Once it's open, you grab the money, leave the room, and load it into the van to escape. On the other hand, if you play as a cop, you have to go in and stop the criminals. The alarm goes off, and you head to the vault to take them down. If any of them is carrying cash, you can eliminate them on the way to recover the loot, or you can also destroy their van. With the money you earn, you can buy new weapons for your characters. It's a game that looks simple, but the gameplay is very entertaining. Whether you play as a robber or a cop, you'll have a lot of fun. Recommended game. In second place, we have a shooter game mixed with a horror game. We find ourselves trapped in a hospital we need to escape from, but this hospital is filled with zombies, as well as ghosts and jump scares that will give you some real shocks. Luckily, since it's a shooter, you'll be able to find all kinds of weapons to defend yourself. You'll have to collect keys, clues, passwords, unlock doors, and keep progressing. In fact, this game is very popular on Android, and many of you probably already know it. If you want a shooter with good graphics and horror elements, this is a recommended game. We've reached number 1, and to wrap up this list, if you like the previous entry, you're gonna like this one too. They're basically the same video game. The other one is the second and this one is the third, and anyone who knows this series already knows that every installment has a completely different story and setting. In this case, we're an archaeologist doing some research when something inside a pyramid pulls us in, and once inside, we have to escape. The place is filled with zombie pharaohs, plus some ghosts and screamers that will give you a good scare. The gameplay is the same. Find pieces, solve puzzles, open doors, and get out, but with a much more archaeological vibe. And here, besides weapons, you also get a kind of super-powered punch that can break through walls. A 100% recommended game. And well folks, that's where I'm going to leave this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, leave a like. If not, a dislike. See you in the next one.